Hello, scholars. For this segment, we're going to be focusing on our project that's going to be taking the next 6 days to complete. We are going to be creating our own colony in the New World. You're going to need supplies and you're going to need people to make sure that you have a colony that's successful. So when we look at our directions, you're going to have a limited amount of money or points to spend and purchase different things throughout your voyage. To survive the colony, you need at least 15 people to last for a full year. So let's take a look at our details. The first thing being that you have 700 points that you're allotted. 700 points. 600 points can only be spent on supplies. So if you don't spend all 600 points, that's fine, but you cannot use the remaining points differently. You will only therefore have 100 points total to spend on the people that will inhabit and live and colonize. So throughout this entire project, you're going to be working on several different things. We're going to be determining what are the motives of our settlers, what are supplies they needed, what are the types of people who settled. You'll be looking at the geography of the different sites, and you'll be looking at the responsibilities, the roles, the jobs, the tasks of those people. And the last part of this will be you'll be map making, as well as writing and creating a persuasive letter, so a 5-paragraph essay. Throughout the entire project, you'll have these green text boxes that you will answer in complete sentences, and you will thoroughly explain your answers. So let's get started and take a look at our directions and our work schedule. So for the first 6 days, like I alluded, we have this kind of broken down for you to get you situated and understand how you should pace and organize yourself. Obviously, this is a suggested timeline. If you're on a roll and you feel like, yeah, you want to keep going with it, go ahead. In the meantime, however, I would suggest sticking to the schedule because it will keep you on track and you'll be able to turn it in on time. So on Thursday the 11th, you're going to work on parts A and B. On Friday, February 12th, you'll work on part C and D. And Tuesday, part E and F. On Wednesday the 17th, part G. And on Thursday and Friday, you'll be working on that persuasive essay, which is part H. Once that's all finished, you will then submit it. So let's take a look at part A. This is our first day, so we're Thursday the 11th, we're working on part A. The whole point of this is that you're selecting a reason why you want to settle the New World. We've been looking at different reasons and different motives for our settlers. You've done some religious research, you've done some economic research, and you're finding that there's some social and political reasons for coming. So here's just a very quick overview. I want you to read through all those and then find and select one reason why you are coming to the New World. So you're going to answer these incomplete sentences, these green text boxes. Okay. Question number 1 is, what is your motive for leaving England? Question number 2 is, what is the month, day, and year you are leaving England? So you need to give us a specific date here. Now remember, we're living in the 1600s at this time, so your date should be somewhere in the early 1600s. So sometime after 1608 and probably before the 1630s. So pick a year in there that you're feeling most comfortable with. And then what are your feelings? So describe how you are leaving from home. This is your opportunity to be creative, but really put yourself in the shoes of the people who are leaving this world. They will never see their families again in most cases. They might not make the voyage across sea. There's a lot facing them, a lot of obstacles. So you want to be very specific here and elaborate, but also be creative. Part B then is where we're going to pick our supplies. And again, you have 600 points that are allotted to you. So you're going to pick what you think you need in order to make it for a full year. So there's different items that are listed here. You are simply going to type in the text boxes what you think you need. So for example, if you want 2 horses, you can type in there 2, and we found that that is a 25-point value. So when I do that math, I come with a grand total of 50. Okay, so you'll type in those text boxes looking at all those things that you think you'll need. Again, you have 600 points. That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow to find out what part C and D looks like.